What is up, sleepyheads? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Hogwarts Legacy, as you can see. And as you could tell last time, we have a lot of stuff that we're gonna do to this video. But first, I figured we'd start off with some action and do the third crossed wands, just to get that out of the way. This is the last round, I believe.
Round across wands,
right? Yeah, this is.
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I'm always ready. Let's do it.
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yeah, we'll take Sebastian again, I think.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Alright, let's get this.
We can make this a real victory.
Oh, shut up.
That's the spirit.
Break through red shields with damage spells like the fire-making spell Incendio. Come on. Dumb. Oh, okay. Wow. I forget that Incendio isn't like a long range. Like, you have to be pretty close to use it. It's kind of annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I guess you could use like an Accio and then the Incendio, because then they'll be closer. It's probably good to pair those two together.
One day I'll sign up for a round.
What a victory! You've won the tournament!
Ha. I'm just getting started.
I'm just getting started.
If the best duelists in the school weren't enough for competition, then perhaps you should consider transferring to Durmstrang. Now, to the victor goes
Durmstrang
I.
is a all-boys
And so it
wizarding
is
school,
my
I believe.
great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Why, thank you.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned a tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
So yeah, if you haven't like watched the Harry Potter movies, Durmstrang is this all-boy wizarding school that focuses more on like strength and stuff, which is why he said to like go to Durmstrang if it wasn't a big
Revelio.
like challenge, because Durmstrang is going to be stronger, you know. So now I believe we have herbology class to go to. I didn't mean to hit that again. Alright, here we are, herbology class.
Is she growing Punja's onion again?
Oh, I've seen TikToks about Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
It's even better on my
Here,
big
you'll
computer
need
screen.
these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
Hello there.
Class, please welcome
I like her
the
hat.
newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together.
Oh yeah, we'll grow together.
How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves
Oh, of
with
course,
the
magic
mellifluous
root.
tuber known as the
Sweet.
mandrake root.
Guard your ears, everybody.
Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay. Ouch. Oh, damn. There's no way anybody would hear her over this.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's okay.
All right then, off you go.
What if I don't want to leave?
Splendid work, everyone.
Do you have some extra after class work for me? Some assignments that I could do?
Revelio.
We'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
I guess I should read you guys those letters. Dear Professor Garlic, how very thoughtful of you, and to remember that strawberries are my favorite. They're as sweet as can be. It's no wonder muggles love them so much. Everything you cultivate seems to be of such high quality, from bitter root to berries. I do hope that my darling niece can learn this skill whilst under your tutelage? I've never seen that word before in my life. Lenora so adores you, as do all of your students, I'm sure. Warmest regards always, Eleanor Everlay. There we go. Now I'm a professional YouTuber. Ahaha.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They
Well, thank you.
can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
You know it's not difficult to get a grasp of?
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't
Gotta
help but
butter her
catch
up,
your
you know?
enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how
Sounds
to balance
good.
my star thistle arrangement.
Dittany's restorative properties
There's
make it
some
a
dittany
vital
here.
ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you
There
all
we
should
go.
know from Professor Sharp's class. Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion.
Sweet.
I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do
Sounds
get testy
intriguing.
without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the
I'll
other
be your
greenhouse.
dear.
It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Sounds good.
Hello. Saw you on your way to
Oh,
Hogsmeade
this
the other
guy.
day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there.
Incendio.
Your lead.
Get out of here.
Nice
I don't
work
need
in
you.
defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Shut up.
Excuse me.
Your duel with Sebastian.
Go away.
And he's good. Thinks he's Here we are.
Thought you could
Home of the Chinese.
beat me in a duel,
See that dummy?
dummy.
Toss the cabbages at it.
You're the dummy.
I'll do the rest.
How about you go
Rebellion.
stand over there for me? Alright.
Look at that.
Uh-huh.
From anything they
Oh, that's
can.
cool. I like
Mads
that.
on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did say so that you know them, but they left the
Incendiary.
daffodils in tatters.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. What do I need to do?
Garlic said she wanted you
What
to
he
have a
did?
go at tending the cabbages. Give them some time to chomp and whatnot. Nothing to it, really. Just toss some of those Chinese chomping cabbages out. You'll see fairly quickly why we call them that.
I did. Oh,
Vicious
okay.
little bastards, aren't they?
I just didn't
My
wait
kind
long
of
enough, I
plants.
guess.
Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I was imagining it
Trust
already.
me, Amber. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were. I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Sounds good.
Take your time.
Can't wait to
I'll
get
see
back
you
to
back in
class. For no particular reason, of course.
Always wear
Hello,
our
Professor
dragon hide
Garlic.
glove.
How are
I
you
tended to the
doing?
Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
As am I. Plants offer so
Magical
much.
plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime.
I would
so enjoy
love to
checking
come
in
by
with
for
my
a
new
chat.
students.
Alright, so that's herbology class. Yeah, what else we gotta do? And we have made it to
It
the
is
lower
good to see you, my
Hogsfields.
friend.
Looks like we have a couple of side quests, so let's just explore before we
Revelio.
talk to Maddie, shall we? Love me some good exploring. Look at all this stuff that we got. Money. And more money. Oh, look at the is that a ram? This ram, yeah, sheep. Sheep, not ram. I'm dumb. Sheep. Can I wonder. Do you think I could?
Incendiary.
There's no way. There's no way they would have survived that.
Revelio.
I kind of feel bad. Alright. Why are you just sitting there, homie? Alright. Explore in
It's like a
here.
place right out of a story.
Of course, another lock. Stupid
Never
locks,
thought
man.
Ramrock's loyalists would go this far.
Alright, let's talk to this guy.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
The grass all around me.
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ramrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ramrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has this happened before?
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now. But they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ramrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ramrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
I'll keep
I'm
an eye
sorry
out.
this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did
Too
enchant the cards to
dangerous,
return
you
to me if
say?
I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me.
You
It
know
was
what
nice
I
meeting
say
you.
about Danger.
Wish it had been under better
Danger's
circumstances.
manger, you feel me? Alright, is there anything else? Oh, I didn't realize there was a gate there.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Oh, there's one. Alright, let's go out here real quick. Pick up this.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
You may beseech me, I
Hello.
guess.
Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon.
Look at the water.
I was about to defy my father's wishes.
That's so cool
and
that
would
they like did the
never have
ripples and
forgiven
everything.
myself. You
The
see,
graphics in this game are
I need to
amazing.
retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Sure.
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What is an astrolabe?
What exactly is
I don't think I've heard that
astrolabe?
even in the books
It's
or
an
the
astonishing ancient navigational
movie, so I
tool.
don't know.
Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device.
pretty
Sadly,
cool.
I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
I don't care about her family, I'm gonna be honest.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere
If you do care about her
sentimental value.
family, then you
I
can play the game
understand.
yourself.
But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best
That's
guess
very
is that it's
thorough
just
of
over
you.
there, about a furlong from the dock.
Just over where?
It would
You
be
didn't point,
wonderful to have my
so,
grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you
let's do
find
this
the
real quick.
astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Oh, look at the balloons. I bet you that's something that you can do once you get a balloon. I would assume, at least. The birds. I love this game, man. I'm assuming these, like...
This must be where
Yeah.
the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Alright. Nope. But they are battle goggles, so... we'll take it. Alright, not better glasses again. I wonder which one's going to be better out of those two. I think this is the last one, so this has to be the astrolabe. What? Oh, there's one over here. Okay. Alright, and this has to be the astrolabe, I guess. It's cool that they added even swimming into here. A lot of games like don't add swimming just because they don't want to do the extra animations and stuff. So it's cool that they actually took the time to add swimming. And make the water look so realistic, too. I mean, look at the water. And the glare on it. Do you know how hard it is to program this? Ah, it's so cool.
I should let Grace know that I found her family
That's so
astrolabe.
cool. I know I rave about the graphics on this, like, every video, but, like, it's so pretty.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did, and it's yours for a price. I
did.
didn't do all that
It
swimming for
wasn't
free.
easy. I shall need to be compensated.
I see. That's fair, I suppose. A reward, so to speak, for finding the buried treasure. Thank you for recovering it. You
course.
do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there.
Thank you for the
Thank
picture.
you again.
Of
And
course,
I
no
do
problem.
hope you keep diving.
20
You
coins.
certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Cheapskate. Alright, I think I'm gonna go try and find that goblin camp, so there'll probably be a little cut here,
It is good to see you,
and
my
I'll cut back
friend.
when I find it. Alright guys, so I found,
How many of you are there?
oh, I found the camp. I'm gonna try and sneak in it first. That way, before I start everything, oh, hi. How many are there? Do you know? 2, 3, 4, at least 4. Alright. Are they kissing? What the heck? Is there any other way in? Or is this the only way in? If y'all could, like, not huddle up. Great. Oh, what? How did they see me? There's no way they saw me. I meant to hit him with Livia, so whatever. Alright.
You won't get away with that.
Get out of here.
Incendio.
It's like Incendio didn't do that much. Get out of here with that, bro. What a mess. What else we got? Ah. There's one up here. Yeah, there's a lot of them here. Hi. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Oh, bitch. Okay, there's one up there. Was that the last one? Woo. Alright, let's go get this guy. Oh, my fault. Get out of here. Where'd he go? Did I knock him out of the camp? Oh, he is. He's right out there. Okay. Now, like, is he just out there? Oh, alright, well. Cool. Let's release the damn man's carts, shall we?
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Can I, like, jump up in here? No? Alright. Perfect. Alright, let's just fast travel.
Arn, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
Anytime, kiddo. There's no trouble.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
Sounds good to me.
What a nice idea, Arn. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
No problem. Alright, I guess we'll go talk to Natty now. Actually do the main question now.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the
I'm
moment.
fine.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
Sorry, no can do.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now,
Nah, I'm
it is
fine.
safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow.
Serana's a badass
Both
for
of you
real.
have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Hey, you know what? I respect that.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I
Yeah, that
overheard
makes
some
sense.
of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Sounds good.
Be on your guard.
Alright, I think we have potions class now.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Alright. Before we go to potions class, let's go over here, I guess. See what's up. I'm curious.
They
What's
must have
up?
come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
You can have a word with these nuts.
You can't be sick.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Fuck off. Bitch. Oh, you think you're so special? You know what I'm gonna do to you? Come here, come here.
Stop right there! We can help
Bitch.
I'm not going anywhere.
you take this student over my dead
Get out. Ha, missed me. Boom. Easy as pie. Honestly, they're kind of weak.
Revelio.
Not gonna lie, I thought that
I've never been accosted in
there'd
such
be a little
manner,
bit
and so close to Hogwarts.
a little more I don't know,
You're
anything.
right.
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders.
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? How interesting. First of all, who's Priya?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my
Oh, really?
interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley.
Oh,
She's
sick.
a travelling vendor. Here's what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
What about your research?
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Oh, sick. I thought Merlin was a myth, but I've watched the movies and stuff, so I did it. So I'm gonna just say how extraordinary.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
Interesting. It does seem a bit tedious.
I'm not sure old vine-covered pillars are worth studying.
Well, I think anything concerning Merlin is worth pursuing, and I shall have you know, no one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Interesting.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Sounds good to me.
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have
Thank
some
you.
Mallowsweet.
You're very kind.
Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This
Incendio.
is
Merlin's beard.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Uh-huh. It's almost too easy.
Merlin's beard. How beautiful.
What a
Cool.
day. I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions.
Of course you do.
How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research.
I'm so
My
glad.
guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, man.
And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Sounds good. Alright, I guess now we should go to potions. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's cool. That was cool. I like that. Alright, now we'll go to potions class, I guess. Potions class, here I am.
Revelio.
Anything in here? Oh, there's something in here. Chest? Oh, I forgot that my gear slots are full. I should go fill those up at Hogsmeade. I'll do that after potions class. Memorandum. Date 31st of December, 1875. From the R office. Subject Borgin and Burks. Borgin and Burks has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the wee hours of the night, with suspicious deliveries being made to the shop's back entrance. Given what we know of the shop's reputation, we are adding more R's to join those that have already been watching the shop. You are amongst the new additions. Further instructions to follow. Interesting. So is Professor Black an R as well as a person, as like a Professor Hogwarts?
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own.
Sweet.
You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Oh, he's not gonna teach us like how to do it or anything. He's just like figure it out. Dumbass. Can't be that hard, right? Let's do it.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your
Strong,
ingredients.
even motion. Easy. Oh.
Please be meticulous
Did you
when
see
adding
that
powder
strong,
to a potion.
even motion, bro?
One errant sneeze
The most
could be
strong
disastrous.
motion. I like that. Stir it. I like my gloves. I didn't realize that my gloves look that cool. I like them.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And
Yeah,
from
thank
what I
you.
hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Definitely skill, but you know.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that
What's
you had
up,
permission
Gareth?
to go into his office?
He did. Why do you want to know?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Or can
I'm
I
Gareth,
know?
by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra
And I'm
spark.
assuming that it's in
I
the...
suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Yeah, I'll get you the
I'll get
feather.
you the
I got you,
feather,
my
as long as
boy.
you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Keep your
Alright, got some eggs. Feather. Mango fur. Not full.
prepared
And
ritual
then
wizard
I'm gonna
always.
this.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Alright, let's get the Judas potion going, shall we?
Wrong answer could result in the unfortunate
Oh, cool.
loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Leviosa, Incendio.
Beautiful
What
potion,
now,
beautiful
Mr.
potion.
Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own.
Oh, he definitely did.
His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Nah, couldn't be me.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you mean.
I'm not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well.
Thank you.
I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was
Don't
able
be
to meet your
skeptical of my
expectations.
abilities. I'm
A
simply
rare
better.
occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves.
Should I
Pay
know?
particular attention in herbology.
Oh, I pay
The plants
so
you nurture
much
there
attention
are
to
often essential
herbology.
to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Well, thank you, Professor Sharp. I appreciate
I
that.
think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
All right, and that's potions class. Fun times.
My robes are going to leak from that inspiration.
Interesting. I don't know. That might be the end for today. What's that?
Revelio.
Okay, no, we already got that.
Greetings,
Oh,
young
Scrope.
Slytherin.
Who's Scrope?
Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fink. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Sounds suspicious. I love it. Any other letters? Alright, I think that I'm going to end that one here. We're going to go find Scrope in the next one. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Hogwarts Legacy. And make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the episodes. And yeah, I shall see you guys in the next one. Yeah.